recorded a video for you, but I thought, it would calm down again where I am right now, still in Green, Ohio. Today is April 20th, 2013, 4:20. You should know what that means. And I thought I'd read you a good night story that my mom used to read me. Dear Grandma, here, Grandma. Mom. So, thank you, Mom. 5-minute good night stories. Pages of golden on the tops and the sides. So, yeah, and Mom gave me a crazy look when I grabbed this book. She was so confused. So, yeah, I guess I'll periodically read you some good night stories from here. Alright. So, the first story is The Velveteen Rabbit. Very old story. It's very nice. See it right here. The Velveteen Rabbit. One bright Easter morning, a boy woke up to find a wonderful basket waiting for him in his playroom. He was very excited. The basket was full of jelly beans, chocolate eggs, and marshmallow treats. But the best present of all was his new Velveteen Rabbit. The rabbit's coat was soft, and the inside of his ears were shiny satin. He was just the right size for the boy to cuddle. The boy hugged the rabbit close and gave him a kiss on his soft, velvety nose. The boy stayed in the playroom with the rabbit all day. He didn't play with any of his other toys. Soon it was dinner time, and the boy had to leave the rabbit in the playroom. Once he was gone, the other toys talked to the rabbit. And there's the Velveteen Rabbit in the nice Easter basket, and there's the other chocolate and egg. And they look cute. And there's the other toys talking to the Velveteen Rabbit. A shiny robot asked, "What can you do?" "Well, I don't know," replied the rabbit. "Well, I can walk back and forth," said the robot, "and someday I'm going to be real. Are you?" The rabbit turned to Old Horse. He was the oldest and wisest toy in the playroom. "What's real?" asked the rabbit. Old Horse smiled. "Real is when a child loves you very, very much for a long, long time," he replied. Don't mind the beeping, that's a separate issue. Sorry about that. It's when he loves you so much that his shiny coat grows dull, and you don't look so new anymore. "Oh," exclaimed the rabbit, "when you are real, you don't care how you look, because there's nothing better than being loved," said Old Horse. Just then, the boy came into the playroom. "Come on, Bunny, it's bedtime," said the boy. The boy took the rabbit to bed with him and snuggled him close all night long. The rabbit felt warm and cozy. "This must be what it's like to be loved," thought the rabbit. "Someday, I'm gonna be real." One day, the boy put the rabbit in his red wagon. "You seem to like that rabbit better than all your other toys," said the boy's mother. "He's not a toy. He's real," said the boy. The rabbit was so happy. "The boy really loves me," he thought, "and now I am real." The boy took the rabbit on a ride. When they got to the woods, the boy left the rabbit to search for treasures. Two strange creatures came up from behind the trees and hopped towards the rabbit. They had long black legs and brown fur. And there's the boy going to sleep with the rabbit. And there's the rabbit in the cart. And there's the rabbit with the two bunnies. "What are you?" one of them asked, wrinkling his nose. "Why, I'm a rabbit just like you," said the Velveteen Rabbit. Asked the other rabbit hopping around. "You're not real." "But I am real, the boy told me so," said the Velveteen Rabbit, but the rabbit just giggled and hopped away. After a long time, the Velveteen's rabbit fur had worn away from being hugged so much by the boy. Most of his fuzzy nose had been kissed away, and his sandy eyes had lost their shine. But the rabbit was happy, because he knew how much the boy loved him. One day, though, the boy became sick. He didn't want any of his toys anymore, not even the Velveteen rabbit. The doctor told the boy's parents, he needed to go to the seaside to get better. On the day he left, the boy placed the rabbit under their favorite tree in the woods. I want you to remember all the wonderful times we had together, Bunny, said the boy sadly. When the boy went away, the rabbit became very sad. He became so sad that he began to cry. A real tear slid down his velveteen cheek and fell to the ground. Suddenly, a flower grew out of the place where the rabbit's tear had fallen. Its white petals opened, and out stepped a beautiful fairy. Do not cry, said the fairy. I am the fairy of nursery magic. When toys have been loved by a child as much as the boy loved you, I make them real. And with that, she kissed the Velveteen Rabbit. Suddenly, the rabbit's nose began to itch. Without thinking, he scratched it with his back leg. I can move, he cried. And there's the rabbit with the beautiful fairy. The rabbit began to hop and leap and jump for joy. Now I am real, he laughed. The rabbit hopped into the woods and became friends with the rabbits he had met there long ago. Many months later, the boy returned to his favorite tree. Suddenly, a rabbit hopped out from behind. You're my Velveteen Rabbit, aren't you? Asked the boy. The rabbit blinked at the boy and hopped off into the woods. The boy smiled and said, I always knew you were real. And there is the Velveteen Rabbit being real. Well, that's one of a lot of stories in this book, guys. And I guess periodically I'll decide to read you some of them. I know my grandma, your great-grandma, or great-great-grandma thinks it's kind of cute and likes it when I talk to the videos like this, so I guess I should tell you the rest that's going on recently. I'll put this away for now. Recently, I just went to a military ball, got to sit in with the mayor of Green and Senator Brown and one of his assistants and a lieutenant colonel of all the ROTC and a captain and two very nice people who were not what I expected. My chief, Master Sergeant Carrasco was standing at the podium and he started telling me about these people, about all of us about these people. I didn't know who they were. They were very nice, they were very open, but they had held no formal rank or any formal title. It turns out that their son had died as a Marine, and they had set up this thing called the Kitty Hawk Air Society, which is for cadets in good standing in grades and in character, for him. And they were recognized for doing this and offered me help if I ever needed any to enter in the service. And I just thought, wow, these people could go through such sadness in their life and still want to help people join the military. They love their son that much. And I hope I'm able to love you guys that much, to where if you're able to love me back that much, to where even if something were to happen to me, you would still let me, meaning even after the fact. So yeah, I just thought I'd make this quick little video for you guys. You know I love you. Sleep well. Good night.